Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
T.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
U.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
T-U.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Let's go, Owls. Did I get it
Welcome
right?
back. Yeah, you got it right.
Look at me, 5 years. I know some things.
They only play that once at the basketball games. It's a crime. It usually happens in the first half. I think we need to play that throughout the game.
Yeah.
Specifically at the end of the game.
It's a great tune, as everyone just heard.
You know what they call that for the band?
No.
I did some investigating because I was curious once. They call that face. So if you ever go like this, and this is an audio podcast only, so you can't I realize you can't see me, but
He just put his hand over his face.
they call that one face in the band. Don't ask me why I know that, but I got curious.
Okay, I'm confused, but let's move on.
Let's move on and welcome back our listeners to another episode of the Owl Pod.
Mm-hmm.
I think we owe everyone an apology because we've been missing for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Has it been that long, Dan?
It's been 2 weeks.
I'm sorry.
Things got busy.
I'm apologizing.
Spring break happened. Temple Lacrosse won more games. And here we are.
Yeah.
And we have a special guest.
Very special. Near and dear to my heart.
I think by the end of the year, we might have everyone on your team on the podcast at some point.
I mean, everyone that comes on, they're just exciting and very fun. So let's keep doing it.
There's a lot of excitement around the Temple Women's Lacrosse team, which we'll get into.
Yeah.
But if you clicked on this episode, it's probably not for either one of us.
Ooh. Yeah. Hopefully Miss Stankavage is listening.
That's right. Do you want to introduce our guest? I know we have some recapping to do. But it's your teammate, I feel like. Yeah,
today I'm so honored and absolutely ecstatic to have Kaitlyn Stankavage joining us from the women's lacrosse team. We're going to get into her awesome personality and her story at Temple, but I'm excited to have her on, and she's an amazing teammate, so I think we're going to have fun today.
I'm looking forward to it, but let's do what we always do.
Yeah, our Temple Sports recap.
Let's give a little recap. And our first team is fresh off the print.
Yeah, we just finished watching them right now.
I believe
right?
the three of us just watched the end of this game happen and then hit record on the podcast.
That is very true.
That'd be Temple Women's Basketball, who played in the first round of the conference tournament down in Birmingham, Alabama, against Tulane, and they picked up an overtime win to advance to the second round. It was a bit of a nail-biter, to be honest with you.
It was ugly at the end. They were up by 12 or 20, what'd you say?
They were up by 12, and honestly, I had one of those moments where I just turned the game off. I was like, this one's over. I'm going to go get ready for the podcast.
They were in flow state. You were like, oh, this is a win.
I was like,
easily.
this one's over. We're controlling the game. And then Amelia and Kaitlyn arrived and notified me that the game was in overtime somehow.
Yes.
So, it was a bit of a weird finish, you would say. But they got the dub.
Yeah, they turned it on in overtime, so there was no question about it.
They sure did. And I think it'd be remiss if we didn't shout out the game before as well, because they had a pretty dominant home win to cap off their regular season. And that was coming off of a really tough game before that. I believe they were at South Florida and had probably their worst game of the season.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about it.
Score differential.
I'm just saying I think it was important that they came into the tournament with a little momentum.
Yeah, for sure.
And picked up a win. And now it's just every day. They just got to go play.
It's every day, bro.
It's every day, bro. They got to go play every day.
5 days straight, yeah.
If they want to win this conference and punch their ticket to the NCAA tournament. But hey, Kayla Turner, 31 points. We watched her down the stretch, and she's remarkable.
Yeah, she's awesome.
If she's not a conference player of the year when it's all said and done, I don't know what would you have to do to qualify. I think she led the conference in scoring this year.
Yeah, she did. They said it during the game today.
Yeah, she's incredible. So shout out to her, and hopefully the Lady Owls will continue this run.
Go Lady Owls.
As I'm doing this, I'm trying to figure out who they will play next. But for some reason, I'm not identifying the bracket. But next week, we'll let you know. And hopefully they made a deep run. But congrats to them on picking up a conference tournament win. Let's talk men's basketball, who down the road, bit of a tough stretch to close out their regular season. They were on a 6-game losing streak before they welcomed
UTSA.
Tulane.
Well, Temple Women's Basketball, mid-pod update. They're playing UTSA tomorrow.
Thank you.
As the podcast drops, they'll be playing them at 2 p.m. Yeah.
Okay. UTSA, who we've played twice before, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think men's basketball, it was really important last Thursday. If they wanted to make the tournament, they had to beat Tulane, and they just came out and curb stomped them.
Oh my gosh, was that the one that they scored like 12 threes? They were on fire.
They were up like 20 the whole game.
Yeah.
Which they needed because they had been struggling.
sure.
They've been losing close games left and right.
Mm-hmm.
And then they closed out their season at Tulsa, who was at the time the number 2 team in the conference. And again, down the stretch, back and forth game, had a chance to win it at the buzzer, just off the back rim, and the Owls fell just short, which made them the 10th seed in the conference.
I think going into that game, they were 7th or 8th.
Yeah, it was a big game in terms of seeding. They already knew they were going to be in the tournament, but seeding was going to be important. They'll play FAU. We're recording on Tuesday. They'll start their tournament run on Wednesday against FAU.
9 p.m.
Look, here's the thing about this team. I think everyone who watches them knows they have the capability to beat any team in the conference. They played these teams close. They're playing FAU, who they played close 2 times. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Did they go 1-1 against FAU?
No, they went 0-2.
Okay.
But
hard to beat a team 3 times.
It's really hard to beat a team 3 times, and if we win, we got to match up with Charlotte, I believe. Or I made that up. That's not true. We play North Texas.
I can fact check. That's what I usually do. I fact check.
I know it's North Texas, and I know.
Oh, I thought you just knew it was Charlotte.
No, it's North.
We also got to give a shout out to our boy that we were just talking about before the pod, Darian Ford. He made All-American Conference 3rd team and newcomer team. So
yeah, he's had a great season.
I think he's 4th in the conference overall for points per game. So he's
had a breakout year.
Yeah.
We would definitely not be in the position we are without him. One other thing I will shout out is a couple years ago, if you remember, Temple was, I think, in a similar position, if not the same position.
I don't think they were 10th seed, but they were definitely.
They were pretty low. They might have even been lower because they just trimmed the tournament to only 10 teams now.
Oh, okay.
And they went on a bit of a run, and they went to the conference final where they played actually UAB. I'm hoping they can do the same this year.
Yeah.
Because this team,
that's always the hope.
This team, when they play well, when they play together, they're hard to beat. So we'll be following that throughout the week. Hopefully, they're playing basketball into the weekend. That'd be a good sign.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Temple men's and women's tennis, who found themselves in Florida last week.
Yeah. That's a new team for us, right? I think we've only talked about them once.
We've talked about them, once or twice. They are really getting their season rolling. Like I said, they spent spring break in Florida. They played a bunch of matches down there. The men went 2-1. One of their matches was canceled due to the rain. A little bit of an individual shout out here. Oliver Aguilar went 3-0 in singles and contributed to a couple doubles victories.
Wow. He's our Temple Owl of the Week as well.
He was the Temple Owl of the Week. So it's good that he got that recognition, and glad to see that he's playing well, helping the Owls pull off some victories. I'm curious to see this team this upcoming weekend. I believe they have a match with Monmouth, so I think they're going to start playing some more competitive teams. That's right. So they play Brown and Monmouth, I believe.
And when do they get into conference? When is their peak season?
So it's weird. So they just played Brown. I don't know why I said Monmouth. So their conferences, they don't play any conference games until the tournament.
Oh, okay. That doesn't make sense.
because our conference is a little more southern, you would say, for most of the schools. We play a lot of schools in the Northeast, and then the conference tournament, which this year looks like it's in Alabama as well.
Wow, UAB racking up some money.
Yeah, they'll go there to compete against the other teams in the tournament.
Okay.
So it's a little bit different, but yeah, so they're really getting their season rolling, playing some better teams. Their first home match, though, looks like it will be against Delaware next Tuesday. So hopefully the weather holds up. They can play on those new courts that they never get to play on, but that's a different story.
They've been inside because it's been so cold.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was an interesting investment.
And the women's team?
Women's tennis went 1-1. They only played 2 matches, so I guess a lot of time in the sun. Because 2 matches, they were there for a whole week.
Okay.
Good for them.
Good for them. They had fun on spring break.
Yeah, you're in Florida. What's not to enjoy over spring break? Let's talk fencing. They won their conference for the 100th straight year in a row. No, just kidding. It was
100?
It was only a third of that. They won 30 straight conference tournaments.
Wow, that's actually crazy.
NIWFA championships. Senior Natalie Adams Kim, she won the foil competition outright, straight up won it. Just
as she does. We've talked about her. She's a big time winner.
Posted impressive 45 to 11 touch differential. I mean that's incredible statistics right there.
Don't know what that means, but it sounds awesome.
I mean, I think that means that you got 45 touches and your opponent's only got 11. I mean, that
Okay.
sounds pretty good.
Go Natalie.
And she beat up on NJIT's Stella Frias to clinch the gold medal in the final.
Wow.
Gold medal. And then this past weekend, they went to regionals, which is like weird. It's individual. So it's like, forget the team. We're all going to compete by ourselves.
Yeah.
And
that was NCAA regionals,
NCAA regionals.
Okay.
So the person to highlight in that competition would be Alexandra Pap. I mean, look, this last name.
Paparotropoulou.
You want to take a stab at that?
That was my attempt. I don't know if it was good.
I'll take a stab. Papatropoulou.
You added so many T's and there's only one T in that.
Yeah.
Papatropoulou.
Well, apologies, but we'll just go with Alex Pap.
If she's listening, sorry.
The point is she placed fourth in saber, and I was talking to Justin Miller, who is their sport admin, and he told me that she actually would have qualified for nationals if she had like a stronger regular season, which makes no sense to me. Like, what's the point of regionals? Like,
yeah, that should be enough.
So I think we gotta look into that. Maybe like
could be a future foul.
Yeah, it could be a great foul one day. Let's talk women's track and field, who also had their conference tournament right before spring break. And someone to highlight would be our jumps, because Emily Beckman not only broke the school record, but she got first place in the pole vault in our conference, and Anara Shell got second place in the triple jump. So a lot of points coming from Temple Jumps, led by Coach Kelly, and they did just an amazing job. They also had another woman place in the pole vault, but Emily Beckman broke the school record and got first place in the pole vault, which is, pretty incredible considering, she just got to Temple, and our conference for jumps, like it's a competitive conference, so hopefully she can carry that momentum into outdoor. But it was good to see some of the Lady Owls get some medals down at
their conference tournament was at UAB too, right?
It was, because they had the only indoor track in the conference.
Oh, okay. Fun fact.
Let's go men's golf. They're currently competing in the Palmetto Invitational in South Carolina.
After a trip to Puerto Rico, which I'm also jealous about.
They went to Puerto Rico. They were in Florida. They just all the warm weather.
Yeah.
Can't relate.
They brought it back up here though for us. So.
They sure did.
But how did they do in that tournament?
More to come on that. I think they're struggling a little bit.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
You didn't look it up?
No, I did look it up. It's not.
Okay.
Great. I think they're in last place, but
happens. You can only go up from there, right?
Like long season, just gotta keep, chipping and putting, get better off the tee.
On the green, chipping and putting.
It's all right. Yeah. Let's talk Temple Gymnastics. They had a double meet weekend last weekend. They posted their highest score this past Saturday at Maryland with a 194.875, which is great because their season's coming up on the end here. They got their conference in 2 weeks, so they want to be scoring their highest right about now. They also had their last home meet on Thursday of last week, so they competed Thursday, all Friday, competition Saturday, so busy week for them. But overall, team doing much better. A couple great performances. We'll start with Robin Dunn, who had a 9.825 on bars, which was, I believe, her highest of the season, or maybe just like one of her higher scores this season. And then on beam, they really had their best beam rotation because they had Megan White score 9.825 and Nikki Rengifo score 9.8, an event they were struggling on. And then Amelia Budd and Nikki Rengifo both had a 9.775 on their floor routine. So overall, they're doing better. They got GW this week. and then their conference is the following week. So hopefully they can continue to improve. And let's talk Temple Lacrosse. I'll hand the mic over. And,
Well, you're the one with all the stats. Do you have any that you want to highlight?
I mean, I didn't really write anything down for you guys because I figured, like...
You expect me to just remember all these things?
Like, again, I'm not going to talk about your sport when you guys are here.
Yeah,
so
it is
I just
weird.
wrote down, here's what I wrote down. 8-1 in pre-conference play, and USF comes to town on Saturday.
You have asked me when USF comes, and I'm reading on your sheet that it says USF comes to town on Friday.
Why does it matter what I say on my sheet if I said Saturday?
Because it's funny that you've asked me actually 3 times. When does USF come to town?
Okay.
Okay, so when was the last time we talked? What was the last game we talked about?
The last game we talked about was UMass Lowell.
Oh, that was a while ago. Okay, so since then...
That actually, it might be before then, actually.
Did not talk about Penn yet?
Yeah,
We
we have...
talked-
Did we not talk about
We
Penn?
talked Penn.
We
Oh,
did.
so then
Yeah, we did.
was the last game Towson and then
All right, here.
I don't know if we did talk Penn. I'm not gonna lie. So
Oh, maybe we did.
that's probably our biggest win of the year so far is obviously Penn. They were ranked 17th.
And we didn't talk about Penn.
That was 2 weeks ago, I believe. Yeah. So we played them on a Wednesday. Then after that,
we had Delaware State.
Delaware
Friday.
State. Yeah, that was like the kids come day, so that was kind of fun. There was a lot of kids there, right? Like
Yeah,
I'd
like
say like
Coach said 400 seventh
Yeah,
graders, but I don't know if
I
there's that
actually
many.
gave them a tour before their game.
yeah. Were they excited to go to the lacrosse game?
They're fired up.
Yeah, I mean I would have been too. We had a dominant win over Delaware State. I think that was 19-2. Then after that it was spring break, so that was last week. Towson
Wednesday.
overtime victory 12-11.
Yeah, who scored the game winner?
Amelia Wright, number 14.
Yes.
8-meter
14
rip.
game winner.
Yeah.
Down 5-0 first quarter. I was like, whoa.
Had her on the
I was
hash.
following. I
Yeah.
was like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah, we had a rough start to that game, but obviously the Owls, we're always clawing back no matter what the game is.
Come back, kids.
Yeah, that was a good win, you know.
Yeah, we were down by 5 in the first quarter,
Yeah.
and then, like usual, we just come back, win the game.
Yeah, and I would say that was the trend for our next game. We just this week played Rutgers. We lost by 1 to them. That was our first loss of the season, but if there's such thing as a bad loss, like that's what I would say that game was. Like
Yeah.
we were also down maybe
Wait,
5
couple
goals
goals.
at one point.
it was a bad loss or a good loss?
it was a good loss.
You
Like,
said bad.
oh, sorry. If
No, it was
there's
a good
such
loss.
thing as a good loss, it was that.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
We were saying we'd rather lose this game than like lose now because now we're going to conference with
Yeah.
USF
Yeah.
Saturday.
100%.
So we were not glad we lost, obviously.
You
but-
guys feel like it took some of the pressure off of being undefeated? Like, was that like starting to like build up or no? Because I think you were the only undefeated team left in the NCAA, if I'm not mistaken.
No, because I think
There's
there's a couple more
Handful,
teams.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Someone told me you guys were the
Yeah.
only one.
I want to say
We were the
Maryland
only, like,
or something is undefeated.
Yeah, and UNC. We were the only 7-0
Yeah.
team at one point because we kept having Wednesday, Saturday games.
Yeah,
so we
that
were
was
having a
definitely
lot.
tough on our bodies.
Yeah.
I think within the course of 4 weeks we had 9 games.
All of February, yeah, we had.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
and I don't remember any year previous to this being that much.
Yeah.
Like usually, like the third week we would have just 1 game or something. But yeah, it's definitely been tough on our bodies. So we're excited to go into conference this week.
Have a
Definitely,
full week.
yeah, learned a lot from Rutgers. Again, that was a game that we clawed ourselves back in, and I think everyone really thought, like, obviously not on our team, but I think all the outsider views was like, oh, Rutgers is going to come and murder them and, like, destroy their season. But, like, again, we went down a few goals, we clawed back, then they went up. Like, it was just, lacrosse is a game of runs, they always say. But is there any, like, defensive highlights you want to say about that game? Like, I feel like it was a lot of goal scoring.
Yeah, we did.
17-16, I think
That was
the
one of
final
the most
score.
goals we've let in the season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like you could say, like, there's a lot of lessons to be learned, and I hope that's going to help translate into conference and just make us a stronger team.
No,
you know?
yeah, we've learned a lot already. Even at that practice this week, we're already learning a lot from that game and, like, what we can improve on.
Yeah. I think Towson and Rutgers both helped us learn a lot because those were definitely both of the stronger teams that we've played. But, like, it's kind of a new style of lacrosse recently. Like, girls are just ripping the balls from anywhere. I
everyone
honestly,
Everyone is.
it seems like it's more of, like, turning into a little bit more of the guys' game where it's like, oh, you see the guys just ripping balls, but, like,
Like they're shooting from further out.
yeah, like Towson and
Like
Rutgers,
step down rips just everywhere.
they're shooting all over, and I think, I mean, our conference has some really strong attackers and middies that are going to take those shots too, so, again, good that we face some good out-of-conference opponents,
Yeah.
but definitely excited about conference, and we face USF on Saturday. They're coming to town
Yeah,
Saturday.
let's talk about that game for a sec, because for those of you who don't know, USF just joined conference in
Mhm.
lacrosse last year.
Last year.
They actually just didn't have a lacrosse team before that. So I'm guessing you've only played them like once or so.
Yeah.
So,
at USF. That
yeah,
was a hot game.
What are you looking forward to? Not just for USF, but in conference play as a whole, because obviously like pre-conference is important. You want to get a good start, but this is probably really where your season's determined. And
For sure.
I know your conference in most years is pretty competitive. So what are you guys hoping to establish on Saturday?
Well, I'm excited to play them first out of the conference because they're like not like one of the better teams in the conference, but they're really competitive. So I'm glad we're going to play them first because it can help just establish our place in the conference. Also, like we lost to them last year, so I think everyone really has like a fire underneath them to beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for the game,
Yeah.
especially because it's home.
I think they finished in the preseason poll. I want to say they were second. So
Yeah.
everyone knows they're a strong team. I think overall they bring a lot of like fight to the table, and it's gonna be like a gritty game for sure. So we're preparing really well. I feel like that this week. They are pretty similar, I would say, to Rutgers in some fashions.
Yeah.
Like even just play styles. Like don't want to give away our scout or
Yeah.
anything, but there are some big
Player
comparisons
personnel.
we're seeing.
Yeah,
So I think it's honestly really good. Like, yeah, we just lost to Rutgers, but
the vibes
only
of the
gonna
team
make
are
us
high.
better.
Yeah,
Yeah, team
no one's
culture
down
and-
really. Like Bonnie was even saying, like she thought we fought the whole game. She wasn't
Mhm.
like upset with the loss. She was saying like, no matter what, we were still fighting in it, even towards the last minute. So
oh yeah, this is a
Yeah.
funny shout out. We were down 1 goal with 40 seconds left. At one point, it was 7-4 on the field because we
had,
were
like,
just like
3 green cards, 1 yellow card or something.
yeah, we were playing aggressive till the end. And
Oh, wow.
I mean, a minute of lacrosse is a lot of time. You can score
Yeah.
in lacrosse in 10
Yes.
seconds. So like, I mean, even if you're forcing them to shoot again, you can get the ball down the field in less than 15 seconds. So
I think
we
it
were
happened.
fighting, and it was just kind of funny that it was 4v7
That's
at
crazy.
the end. Yeah, but definitely excited for conference play to start and just to fight.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna be at the game on Saturday.
Yeah.
Looking
Nice.
forward to it. Not in nice weather, but
I know.
maybe that played your advantage. USF, they're playing in warm
That's
weather.
what. Yeah.
They don't want to play in the cold.
Well, last year when we played at USF, it was probably 80 degrees or something.
Yeah, that's
I was
crazy.
passed out
Yeah.
from running.
And they had the
That's
male
great.
cheerleaders that were yelling at us. They had a big
More
crowd.
harassing, yeah. But
Yeah.
The male cheerleaders travel for lacrosse or no?
I don't think so, but you could be like our male cheerleader this year.
I'll think about it.
So you can harass their team.
I'll let you know. I'll get back to you next week. All right, Kaitlyn. Let's dive into your story about how you got to Temple. You're a senior now. I am too. It's a weird feeling. I mean, now after spring break, part of me, you just want to mail it in, but
yeah.
you're in the middle of your season. You can't do that, obviously.
Nope.
Let's go back. High school. You're looking. I'm guessing you want to play lacrosse in
Yeah.
college. Talk to me about how you got maybe introduced to Temple or how Temple got on your radar.
Yeah, for me, like recruiting in general, I knew I wanted to stay closer to home, and I always like was very interested in Temple because it was close. Because I'm from Garnet Valley, which is like 35 minutes from here, and I had 2 alumni that went to my high school and also went to Temple. One of them was my coach. My coach in middle school. Her name was Kara Stroop. She was a big influence with me, like going to Temple. I talked to her a lot, like during the recruiting process, and if she liked it there and what the school was like, and she talked very highly of Bonnie, our head coach now. So when I for our year we couldn't have an official visit because of COVID, but when I would have like the virtual tours on Zoom, I loved the campus. I thought it was beautiful, and I liked how it was close to home. I liked the city, Philadelphia. Like always grew up going to like Philly sports teams, so I knew the area. Even though my parents were a little hesitant at first because Temple sometimes I feel like has a bad rap with the location, but I've always felt safe here. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I had similar story. I guess I also grew up like right outside the city. I didn't want to go to school close to home though, so I actually went to Syracuse.
Oh.
And then I transferred here, but like I had the same thing with my parents were like very iffy on Temple.
Yeah.
And then like once I got here, I never spent much time, even though I'm closer than you are. I never spent much time on campus growing up. Once I got here, I was like, oh wow, the campus is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really, it's not what everyone has you thinking.
Yeah.
So what was your like first impression when maybe like your freshman year when you were living here? Was there a moment where you're like, oh, like campus is fine. Like I'm gonna be okay here. Like
Yeah, even walking down like the main like area of campus, I'm like there's actually nature and trees. I feel like people like oh there's nature there in the city, but like I was actually very impressed with all the different spots you can sit on campus, and like you feel very safe too. Like,
Yeah.
I was very impressed. Even like I lived in Morgan Hall freshman year, and I thought it was super nice. Like our dorms compared to other freshman year dorms where it's like the beds are right next to each other and that's it. Like we have a kitchen in Morgan Hall. It was so nice.
No, I can
and you have the beautiful
that.
view too. Yeah, I feel like it gets a bad rap, but I was very impressed.
And we had Sarah on a couple weeks ago. She talked
Yeah,
a lot
man.
about
My girl.
she talked a lot about culture on lacrosse. I think she even
yeah.
said like you guys are closest team, Temple Athletics. You want to claim
I would
that.
like to take that award, honestly.
You can claim that, whatever. The point is,
Whatever.
was that always the case for you, even as a freshman? I know like as a freshman it can be like pretty daunting. Go to the NCAA, go Division I sports, but having a strong team culture can probably make that process a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
Your team always been like super close, or is that something that you've
I would say for sure. Even like coming in my freshman year, I was obviously intimidated by everyone. I'm just like a shy person though, but like Bonnie makes sure that the sophomores like will buddy up with the freshmen, so you always have someone to talk to immediately. Because it might be intimidating talking to a senior, but you even could talk to a senior if you wanted to. Everyone was so open and inclusive and like made you feel comfortable on the team. Like I was like a little timid at first, but people like get you out of your shell and you get to like talk to.
Yeah, no one would describe you as timid now for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not quiet anymore. But, there's always been a good culture on the team. I've never felt like there wasn't someone I could talk to, even as a freshman. Amelia's always been there too.
Yeah, you could say I'm your role model.
Yeah, she
right?
would.
I'm a year older.
I remember freshman year,
wise.
you would like come over and I painted your nails one time with my UV
gosh.
lamp, and that was like before we really like I don't know.
Was Amelia your buddy? Because you guys.
No, mine was actually Aaron King. Like for my official visit, Aaron King was my buddy, and then.
Yeah, mine was Sabrina Martin. That's who I had for the
really?
official visit. So
And she was my roommate freshman year.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I think that like a sophomore going to the dorms to get her nails painted, like that's such a funny random memory. But like
I remember those
like,
black nails. I painted them.
Yes, and I feel like other teams would be like, that's so weird. Why are you hanging out with like someone younger than you?
Yeah.
But like, there's never even questions like that. I mean, when I was junior, like I was going to dining hall with freshmen. Maybe I'm just.
Oh, that's
still do that,
that's
but-
not unique. Come on.
Okay, but like.
Come on. I'm all for team culture, but like I get my freshmen swiping me into the dining hall. No
Okay,
shit.
but I'm just saying like that's like the culture pieces. Like there's no like our trainer. We got a new trainer this year. She's like, I can't tell who's in what grade. There's no cliques or anything, and I think that really like.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a shout out to Bonnie that she recruits
that's
amazing
like,
people.
That's
but
a great.
like,
That's a great like compliment for the team.
yeah, it's great for culture, and I think it helps us as like in practices and stuff. Like it correlates to that. Like if like someone's out hustling you, it's because they want you to get better. It's not because they think they're better than you. And it's so good.
And even at practice, like we make it a point to tell the underclassmen if you notice the senior doing something wrong, just let them know. We don't have like toxic behavior of seniority, which is a very like good culture to have.
Wow. It's probably. I mean, obviously Bonnie's leadership, but it's also probably has something to do with captains up. I mean, because like it has to like be passed down. You know what I mean? Like,
for sure.
That's not something because like people. I mean, I can speak from my experience. Like when freshmen come in, like sometimes they think they're it. You know, they come from they're the best.
Everyone's the best in high school.
Yeah, exactly. And then they come here, and maybe they think they're gonna have the same success, and they don't. And that can be tough. But I think that's where like the leadership of the seniors comes in. It seems like you guys have done a great job.
And grad students, seniors and grad students.
All right, they're one and the same. I don't separate the two.
Okay, I have a degree. Come on, give me a shout out.
You don't just have a degree; you have a Temple degree.
Exactly.
Yes,
Temple made Temple proud.
Temple made Temple proud. That's right.
That's another shout out. Kaitlyn was in one of those Temple made Temple proud videos.
On the basketball.
Yeah.
And it played at a football game, didn't it?
No.
I declined that.
I immediately ran.
Dude,
to
she
Robin.
was so
She texted us. I was
excited.
like, okay.
Really?
Every basketball game, she's like, I hope it's me. I hope it's me.
What do you have to say? Like,
I was like, my name's Kaitlyn. I'm class of 2026, marketing major, and I'm Temple made Temple proud.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like when they get people that you like didn't know from Temple up there.
Who was the guy last time?
Merrill Reese. I was so surprised by that.
Reese?
Yeah, I did not know he went to Temple.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Love him.
And then there's someone else.
Love him.
Love him. I hope he's
in
listening.
there, maybe. Yeah, Merrill tunes in the iPod. be a Big Al podcast.
For sure. We'll send him this clip. We'll clip it for him.
Yeah, we'll clip it. All right. Well, you wanna pivot here?
Yeah.
Why don't you take this? This is your segment.
Okay,
this
well,
is your baby.
Yeah, this is definitely my favorite segment. Everyone knows that by now. Me and Dave have different favorites, but it's okay. Today, we have a couple different names. We could call it the Stankavage superlatives. We could call it the Temple takes, or as Dave wants to say, the T squared, but it's technically T cubed.
Temple square takes, or the Temple takes, as it's written on the board.
Yeah, I wrote it on the board with 4 temples just for emphasis. So basically, our theme today is going to be Temple. I don't think we've talked about Temple and Temple takes in a while, which is kind of funny.
All of our Temple takes recently have been, I feel external. We did the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
We've done college football. We've
Yeah.
done a lot of outside Temple. Let's bring it home.
Yeah.
Because all of us here are upperclassmen, seniors, or
We know
grad
our
students.
stuff. Yes,
students.
grad students.
So I feel like we're in a position to really dive into what
Mhm.
Temple has to offer
And give people the truth.
and an honest opinion.
Yeah.
We got a lot of good stuff on the board. Why don't
I don't even know where to start. I kind of am excited about all of these.
Let's start at the top.
Okay, fine.
W- w-
I already know your answer for this, but okay. Let's do best coffee spot. Temple takes. And for those that don't know, we just hit you with an overrated, underrated, and sometimes we start a very passionate argument about it. This one will probably start an argument because Dave's gonna be like, coffee sucks.
I hate to be that guy, but I'm gonna have to review the rules for Temple takes because this isn't an
There's
overrated.
no rules. What do you mean
No,
review
this
the
isn't-
rules?
We're not saying overrated, underrated. It's this is your opinion. It's the best coffee spot. It's not overrated or underrated.
Okay, true. It used
So,
to be overrated,
it
underrated,
used to
but
be
now we
overrated.
get too specific.
We
I guess.
get a little bit more it's more specific, like you said, but it's not for this version. It's not gonna be overrated.
True. Thank you for calling me out. You got to keep me accountable. You want to start us off?
Yeah.
Since you love coffee so much,
What's the
start us
best
off.
the best coffee spot on campus?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you feel like you already hinted at this. I don't drink coffee, so this one's tough. I like Saxby's. Why? Because I don't drink coffee, but I eat their muffins.
Oh, the
Their
muffins are good.
Muffins are really
The
good.
Fox students have unlocked the muffins.
They're so good.
I mean,
The cinnamon
Saxby's and
ones.
Fox is really convenient.
Mhm.
Right before class, right after class. I go personally this year. I've gone heavy chocolate chip, but I've
You're
tried
crazy.
I've tried them all. But
Okay, so next Temple takes, we might have to do muffin rankings.
I got muffin rankings.
How many muffins are there?
I had the best muffin over spring break.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to my freshman Miles Monroe. His mother made me a banana muffin. It was sick.
Wait, this is crazy. No nuts in it, just banana.
I don't know what she put in it. It was fun. Sorry, excuse my language. It was crazy.
It was great.
She put some powdered sugar on it. I had
Ooh.
3 of them.
Okay, I have more on the banana muffin, but
Sorry, we got off
we
topic
gotta move
there.
on. Yeah, that isn't even a
used an
coffee.
expletive. That's not great.
Okay, everyone that knows me knows my answer to this. This is gonna be Richie's Cafe, but not the Hut, the actual cafe. Their coffee is unmatched, and I've been putting my teammates onto it, and I'd like to say it has really good reviews. So.
No, you put me on this fall. I went so much.
Yeah, it's
That's
so good.
That's a hike though.
It is, but
Yeah.
it makes it even more worth it. And they do flavors of the month and stuff, so it really gets you excited to try different things. So that's definitely my favorite. What about you, Kaitlyn?
No, I agree. Richie's Cafe.
Really?
Yeah, because usually I'll get Starbucks, but that doesn't count coffee spot on campus. But I would say Richie's Cafe specifically, because they have the fun flavors and the seasonal.
Their food is good too.
I
Have
just
you ever
like
tried the
coffee.
waffles?
No.
Oh, I have.
The waffles are really good.
I haven't had one of those in a minute.
Have you had a muffin from Richie's?
No, I haven't.
We gotta do. Oh my gosh, we should do a muffin at each spot.
So down. So, yeah.
You buy them, I'll just eat them. Okay,
Check,
let's
check.
move on to the next one. Let's stay on food, I guess. Are muffins technically dessert?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, they're morning dessert, but okay.
No, it's just a morning snack. It's
Morning dessert.
Is a croissant a morning dessert? No.
I would say yes because it's sweet,
No.
but okay.
Because it's sweet.
We're gonna
Is
do.
there cereal? Is that what?
Yo.
Oh gosh. Okay, Temple takes best dessert in or around campus. We might have a 3-way tie.
I think there's only one spot. So
Yeah.
This is a little. I mean.
Yeah, there are other spots.
You could get a Chick-fil-A under Morgan milkshake.
Ooh.
Oh, brother has milkshakes. There's definitely more than one spot. Why is everyone being weird to me?
Yeah, but dessert specific.
No, you're right. I mean, sure. there's one dessert spot. You think dessert on campus? Everyone goes, oh, okay, it's Twist.
And that's the answer. Twist on
But, like, okay,
Cecil B.
Rip the Twist order. Like,
Oh, this is tough though. Okay, so after our Penn win, actually, Bonnie treated us to Twist. So like everyone was trying different cyclones.
That's like that gives me like little league like.
It was actually adorable.
Yeah, we like clapped them into the Rocky theme song.
Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah. That team culture goes crazy, especially if it's
Well, yeah,
revolving ice cream.
If the coach is buying ice cream, I bet the culture goes crazy.
Okay, but Twist order. So recently, Peyton Flynn, shout out her on my team. She's really passionate about Twist. She's been unlocking syrups in the cyclones, and it's a game changer.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to maybe put on more. I'm gonna spread the word.
Shout out Kevin.
I'm gonna say that, and then I'm gonna share my order, and I don't do any of the serums. So it's
You don't?
I haven't tried it because I don't want to go that crazy. But I usually get a cyclone vanilla mix. I try to mix it up every time, but like usually my go-to is like Nutella, Oreo.
Is this a cyclone?
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, I don't do those. To be honest with you.
What?
Okay.
Kayla, are you also in the cyclone?
Yeah.
That's like,
It's a
that's the
Temple
only thing,
Lax like
yeah.
move.
All right, so I'll give you some. So I only have ever gotten one thing from Twist. And
A
I go to
muffin?
I get Twist. That was so funny, actually. That was like so funny.
Okay, what do you get? I'm sorry.
So I get a full waffle, chocolate ice cream, banana, and Nutella.
Is it like a sandwich or
They,
just
like,
the waffle on
They
the bottom?
fold it though. Wait for it. They don't. It's not like a flat.
Wait for it.
They fold it, so then like the bottom
Taco.
waffle gets soggy, like full of like chocolate ice cream.
My stomach hurts already.
It is sick.
That sounds awesome.
No. Like trust me. Like just try it once.
Okay, my
Then you
order.
gotta try a cyclone.
No, it's like warm. Oh, it's on. It hits every time. It crushes.
Okay.
Okay, mine, cyclone, obviously, vanilla ice cream, Oreos, cookie dough with the cake batter syrup. It is life-changing.
I'm gonna show some ignorance here. Is a cyclone closer to like a milkshake?
It's
or
like a DQ blizzard.
Yeah,
type
it's like a
vibe.
blizzard. They're just mixing it up in that thing.
They're so good.
Yeah. So you gotta try a cyclone, and maybe one day me and Kayla will
We'll try the waffle banana
Well,
sandwich.
what's the face for it? I mean, how does that not sound?
No
delicious?
one knows I made a face except you guys.
All right, I'm calling you out. Like, what doesn't? I mean, they can tell by your voice, but like, what doesn't sound good about that?
No, it probably is good, but like, I'm like just not in the mood for that.
Okay, maybe one day you will be, and you'll be like, oh shit. Dude.
Yeah, because I want to go to Twist.
Okay, let's move on
This
because
episode
David's getting too
This
excited.
episode doesn't get posted because I just keep.
Okay, so next one, let's do Temple takes hangout spot on campus, like just like you're out with your friends.
Not to be confused with the study spot, which we'll touch on later.
Yeah.
Hanging out on campus. Where are we going?
I can
Kayla?
start.
Yeah.
Well, now that it's getting warmer too, me and my Fox girlies, we like to just sit outside of Fox
Sometimes
right there
other people
with
that
the
aren't in Fox.
tables. It's usually the Fox girls though. It's like our spot. But
That's
it's like
like a-
those silver tables. Like we love just sitting out there.
I'm just
People
gonna
watch.
say something. That's a polarizing spot on campus. I feel like
What?
it really is.
I
It's
love
like
just people watching everyone.
that's why.
It's a lot of interesting
Like,
people.
I don't-
Yeah,
if
you
I
get to
can-
see all the characters.
If I can tell you're people watching, like
Well, we're not specifically just staring.
Our laptops are out, but we aren't doing
Exactly,
anything. We're
yeah.
just staring at me.
You just put the laptop out, look like you're doing work.
And you're talking with your friends. so,
Exactly.
yeah.
Talking about practice, probably.
Well, I was gonna second that spot, but you kind of just kicked me out because I'm not in
No,
Fox.
I mean,
So,
have you sat there with us? I'm trying to-
multiple times this
Oh,
year. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, for sure. I remember.
You know I'm not in classes, so like I
no.
I try to leave my house as much as possible.
Okay.
Keelan, one time we also went in the Founders Garden. That was fun.
Founders Garden. It's great. Wait,
That's a good
wait. I'm
spot to
sorry.
sit.
Are you talking about like to the right of Fox when you walk out, or like just straight?
Like straight.
No, like you like go underground.
Oh wow. Yeah, I know.
You don't like that spot?
I just.
Oh wait, she's talking about straight. I'm talking about Founders Garden over there, like where you like can take stairs down.
Yeah. No,
I'm talking about like nearly a
And
course.
Conwell's like buried down there.
I'm going back to her like take because I'm just like that's very like center of campus.
It is.
Yeah, you get to see everyone. The sun's like shining on you.
Yeah. What's your answer?
It's a good question. I'm a top of Mazur guy.
What? I don't
Wait.
like going up.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You don't
That's
like?
far.
Oh, like on top of like the food huts and stuff.
Yeah.
Richie's. I was really confused
It's
what you meant.
it's. I'm gonna be honest.
Wait, is there not a name for that? Why can I think?
No, you're thinking Berry Beach, but I'm like very anti Berry Beach. Berry Beach.
Wait, I think it's too hot on top
No,
of
no.
Mazur most of the
No,
time,
no, no.
and people are like
There's
laying
some
on the
shade.
tables.
There's some shade.
tanning.
Yeah. I'm gonna get into that.
Okay.
I'm not done. The crowd up there, it's a different crowd. There's no doubt. I'm just going to leave it at that. Like, very different crowd than what you're getting outside of Fox. But when you get a shaded spot on top of Mazur, it's great because you got the food right there. You get your food, you go up, hang out. Great spot.
Okay, I might change my answer to like sitting in front of like the Richie's Bowl, especially if you just got food. That's a great spot to sit.
Yeah.
And I used to be in like the STEM building a lot, so it's also right next to there. And they got the new chairs and stuff. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Took class there once.
Okay, I took almost all my classes there. Who wins? Me. Okay. Let's go next. Best view, city view.
Just best view on campus. This one's not. This is a good, really good question. This tests your campus knowledge. Like, where is the best view on campus?
Okay, I'm gonna throw it back to 2021. Amelia living in the Morgan North dorms. I was on floor 15, so I had a really good view.
This is an L answer. I'm just gonna tell you right now.
Okay. I also like, now that I've been in Fox a couple times for the podcast, I do like going to the top of Fox. That has a really good view of the city. I guess my answer is bad. What's your answer, David?
Wait, so what's your answer?
I'm going with Morgan.
You said that like so like upset. Yeah.
Because
I'm going with Morgan.
You don't like it.
North or south?
North. I was on 15. I was facing the city. It was the most beautiful sunsets and stuff.
That's a great view. Kayla?
I'm also gonna say Morgan, but specifically the view from the laundry room. I remember
Well, you lived in South, didn't you?
Yeah, I lived in South, so I didn't have the cool city.
Might be the most specific
answer. Which floor laundry room?
But I specifically remember the laundry room, looking out, wow, it's so cool.
That
see the city.
took a turn that I was not expecting. It was yeah, Morgan, but specifically
the laundry room at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday.
I can't think of a spot on campus
where
wow, this is a sick view.
Where I paid 75 cents to do my laundry.
Exactly.
Loki, the soccer field also has a sick view. Whenever we practice on
that
the
is a good point, yeah. When we had early morning practices, there'd be a pretty sunset.
You took my view.
Oh.
When I'm running on the track,
and
I see the city, from the back straight.
Yeah.
Especially at night, that view goes crazy.
Yeah.
Another great view, if you're walking on Pullet, by...
Pullet?
Pullet. Right?
Yeah, I think it's...
I say Pullet. Am I?
Okay.
Pullet.
All right.
Keep talking.
Walking. What would it be? West. You're walking.
Bro, you pulled out your compass?
No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to give the viewers.
Walking west.
You're walking west, and you see the temple flag out of Sullivan. All right, you guys are.
Oh no, that is a good view. Everyone takes their grad pics there. You wouldn't know because you guys haven't graduated yet, but there's some fire pictures
How
out
old
there.
are you?
27. You're also 23.
God, I give some direction all of a sudden.
Looking west to the gray building. All right, next, let's stop talking about buildings. Let's go into favorite food spot. Oh, this is a tough one. I already know your answer. You can start us off.
Wait, I don't know my answer, so you
Oh, you're not going to Honey Truck?
Oh, yeah, no. I haven't had it in a while.
Okay.
I've graduated.
Oh, okay. Favorite foods? It's a tough one.
Favorite place, food place here? Is that
Yeah,
okay.
could be anywhere, I'd say.
Mine's probably Master Walk.
Where's Master Walk for those that don't know?
I think that's right near Pliables, near Maxie's.
Wait, Master Walk?
Yeah.
Oh, is that
It's right next to,
Is it Chinese?
Maxie's.
Yeah.
Never had that place.
It's actually so good. They load up your plates.
That's my treat myself meal.
Yeah, you're about to say Subway. It's gonna really bother me.
It's next to Subway.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You're
Wait, should I say that's the best food spot on
Dude,
campus? Specifically the Cecil B one that got robbed 2 years ago.
If you said that, I would just cut the podcast. The episode would just be over.
We've already talked about me loving Subway on the podcast, and my dad, I think he responded to the Insta and was like, "She only gets it because there's no line." I was like, "Well, last time there actually was a line, Dad."
Yeah, no, he's spot on about that. There's no line. So what does it say about
Subway? Doesn't deserve the hate.
Have you actually gone to Subway to?
Yes, many times. It's also my go-to airport meal.
That's really concerning.
I agree.
I'm ready to take the heat. That's why I'm so passionate about it, and I love a good sub. Okay, my answer. I don't have one.
I have one. My favorite spot to eat food, and this is really controversial, and I just know it. It's Old Nelson, because A, you can get just about anything there, and B, one of the people that works there, she just always takes care of it. You know what I'm saying? She's just old.
What do you get? You getting sandwiches there? What do you get?
Yeah, I get bacon, I get cheese, I get like their chicken pesto sandwich. It's so good. Like, she just always is like, oh hey David, like she's just nice.
She knows you. The worker knows
We're
your
on a
name.
name. I don't know her name. She knows my name.
Well, you gotta learn her name then. Wow.
That's a good point. But no, I also love it because you can order ahead.
Ooh.
Like they have an app or website.
Yeah, you got the app. They're also
Wow.
like spread around the city. It's a great establishment. It's underrated. I know why people go there, but like there's more than just what appears when you first walk in. If you know, you know. There's also like just a lot of options. So like if you want to get something for lunch, you can get lunch, breakfast.
Where is it?
It's right below Vantage, like next to Kava.
Next to Kava.
Wow.
No, it's a really.
So Kaitlyn needs a
I don't really
waffle.
venture
and
out.
she
Let me
needs-
throw a recommendation out. You get Old Nelson before your bus trip next
Oh.
week.
Okay.
That's what I usually do. Before I travel, I go to Old Nelson.
Okay.
Good. Because also they have like snacks and stuff. They have like a bunch of like protein bars.
We usually
and
hit up
shit.
7-Eleven for our snacks.
We should go there before ECU.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
7-Eleven's
That's where the
good.
carpool meetup spot is.
All right, you think of a food spot?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with. I'm trying to be a little different here. I'm saying the Mexican grill stand,
Oh,
The
that's
blue-
not different.
the blue truck outside of Sac.
Common take, but that's fine.
Okay.
What's
well,
your go-to order?
Is it Subway or is it the grill stand? I don't have a favorite. I love them both
Oh, wow.
a lot.
Okay, grill stand. Where do you go?
The burritos are like bigger than your head. They're so big. I've tried so much there. I got steak burrito. That's probably my go-to. But I also love their tacos.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Mexican food sounds good. Right?
Yeah, Mexican. I have to go Mexican because that's my favorite like food genre. So, yeah.
All right.
All right. This one I know I'm gonna get even more heat for. Not that I have stopped getting heat
Is
for.
that your
especially
like
Dave.
go-to line? I think every time you, oh, I know I'm gonna get heat for this.
I don't think I've said that yet on the podcast today.
Whoa! Rewind it. You just
Okay, just
said it.
was it about Subway?
No, for the view. You're like, I know I'm gonna get heat for this. Maybe I just made that up.
Okay, so next one we're gonna go study spot. I'll start us off because I'm very passionate about this place. This place fueled me through college. Like I'm not still in college. Oh my gosh. Tech center. That's easily best study spot. I love having the computers there, especially when you're doing like a paper, or stupid chemistry assignments on Alex, or what's that other one? McGraw-Hill. But the tech center is amazing, and it's usually like very quiet, so it's definitely underrated. That's my answer. Kaitlyn doesn't study.
Well, when I actually have to do work, I'll just go to the library on the 4th floor.
Charles,
Yeah.
the only library.
Yeah, I was like, wait, is there another library? Yeah, I just go there, and I usually don't tell anyone because then sometimes one of our teammates, Emily, will try to find me in the library, and she's one of those people you do not want to study with, and she'll be a distraction. So, yeah, I just hide in the library.
4th floor. Okay.
Yeah.
My favorite study spot is actually where we are currently sitting, which is Fox breakout room 236E. Emphasis on the E.
Mhm.
This is my room. It's been my room since sophomore year, and I love it. So this is where I come to study. This room specifically. If this room for some reason is taken, I go to the top floor of Fox for the view that Amelia alluded to.
That you hated
A
on.
couple takes earlier. No, I didn't hate on that view. I hated on the Morgan view. Yeah, this is a good study. I like breakout rooms. I can't study with other people,
So you get a breakout room just for yourself.
just for myself. Yeah,
Nice.
that's it. All right, wrap
Okay.
us up. Last one.
Final one. Best Temple uniform.
Whoa. Best Temple uniform.
It's kind of a tough one.
You know what? This will test like how many
Ball
how
knowledge.
many sporting events are you going to? You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
are you supporting the Owls?
We are. All three of us are pretty big Owl sports fans. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 2. I'll say, obviously, I have to do Temple men's basketball jerseys. They're white jerseys, though. I
White.
like their white
With the
unis.
wings on the
Yeah,
shorts.
I
That
think
ones are
those are fire. And then also, Temple gymnastics, like just all of their leotards and that's what it's called, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta talk. Dude, they have.
They're
They have the
so
coolest
pretty
Leos.
and like they like just glisten and sparkle,
You know
and I
what's
love
crazy?
staring at them.
I learned that like their Leos, their leotards are like known in the NCAA to be like the best.
Oh,
like
really?
I had like people from other teams like tell them like your Leos because they have a
That's
new
so
Leo
cool.
for like every single.
Yeah, they
they're
have a
so
lot.
pretty.
It's actually insane. If you know how much one of those costs, you'd be like, whoa.
Yeah. I might have to change my answer now based on that. I might go their gymnastics, like their I don't know what it's called, like the Love of the City ones. They're like black, but you can tell they have the love sign on them and the skyline and a bunch of sparkles. So, I mean,
Sparkles.
those are definitely probably the best uniforms.
Yeah. I mean, I like they just wore a new leotard this past weekend. It was like all red. It was sick. They definitely have, because they have so many different uniforms. You know what I mean? They have like black, they have cherry, they have white. So like I agree, they have some sick uniforms. But actually, like, I'm gonna go with the red football jerseys.
The diamonds like around.
I love like the colored cherry on a uniform, and I feel like the white diamonds that are on the jersey kind of like make that uniform.
But what pants with it? The white pants?
No, I like all cherry.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a big fan of the diamonds, really.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's more about what it like signifies. I agree. Like,
yeah, I like the diamonds, but I think they have the word temple too small. That's like a weird thing. Like I always don't like when a team's like you want Temple to be loud and proud, and I think for some reason on theirs, it just seems too small to me.
Well, I think like
that's what they're missing.
The diamonds on the helmet too are kind of sick.
True.
But yeah, I hear you. Like the new uniforms, I thought they were cool. I like the all cherry look. That's me personally.
That's some school pride right there.
Yeah, that's it. All right, let's go to my favorite segment. Our foul. Al, something that is
soaring upwards.
Soaring upwards. Shout out the American Conference mascot, Soar, the eagle. And the foul is what it sounds like. Al, pretty easy. It's beautiful outside.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
My parents didn't believe me when I said it was 75 today.
75 degrees the last 2 days. Feels like we're in the middle of summer.
It's amazing.
Sun's out. You know.
Vibes are up.
Just people, you know, campus like multiplies when the sun comes out. I don't understand it, but
yeah. I mean, the snow in our field still hasn't melted, which is crazy, but that just shows how bipolar the weather is here.
I think it's insane, like when you walk out of class and it's sunny out, and just the amount of people that you see compared to when it's not. I don't understand.
Now you'll see Kaitlyn walking out of class, and she'll be sitting out.
I'll be sitting right outside of Fox.
Just right outside.
Staring.
Staring. It is so bold. I don't know why. I just feel like that spot is so bold. Whatever. Yeah, sunshine. Great.
Amazing.
It's not gonna last long.
Of the week.
That's okay. Foul. We debated this one. Let me tell you.
It's always a good sign when it's hard to think of a foul, you know?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, you go. Your foul one.
My foul, I mean, I'm going to keep this short because I could go on for a while, but the mid-major programs, such as Temple, are really just taking a hit with this NIL stuff and looking at the March Madness tournament. They're just getting a little bit of the short end of the stick, I believe, because, you know, in the past, you might have had, you know, a couple teams from the American Conference make the NCAA tournament. You know, this year, for the men's at least, I think the women's might send two. They're only going to get one team, the automatic qualifier. And just because, you know, NIL is really hurting college basketball with players being able to transfer after a year. We've seen this with Temple men's basketball year after year. They've been losing a lot of players because you have a good season, someone else will pay you way more. So I just think current landscape of college sports is really hurting the mid-major programs such as Temple, and it's sad to see. And I think we're reminded of that when March Madness rolls around and there's not many mid-majors. And I think that also just – you don't get as exciting of games because, you know, part of the joy of watching March Madness is seeing the underdog, seeing the Cinderella team upset the big, you know, blue blood or whatever. I think we're just getting less of that, and you know, it's disappointing. It's a foul.
Yeah, good thing you kept it short. Okay, that was a good explanation.
You're so
good
mean.
length.
You're so mean.
I'm trying to keep you on your toes.
Sure do. All right. Well, that was a fun episode.
Yeah, it was.
Long episode. Fun episode. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Bulls come to town. Show out.
On Saturday.
Saturday.
Don't go to the field on Friday, Dave.
Or at 12 p.m.?
12 noon.
Noon. What do they call it? Not a kickoff. What do they call it? Like tip-off?
Draw?
Yeah,
like,
draw
I don't know.
starts.
Noon draw.
That just doesn't sound right.
Noon draw.
Game starts at noon.
You could low-key say tip-off? No.
No.
Well, the ball is getting tipped.
Game starts at noon on Saturday. Go watch the Owls.
Yeah.
First
Start of the
game.
conference. Let's go out with a bang, yeah.
Kaitlyn, thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Appreciate it.
It was our pleasure.
We'll catch you guys next week. Go Owls.
Go Owls.